All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all had a good weekend. Morning. What do y'all think about that Black Friday sale? I had to grab a few accounts myself. It's just too good. I don't even need more accounts right now, but yeah, it's pretty insane. 80% off lifetime. Let's see. Double check my stuff here. My trade copier. All right. We do have a Simplicity long going here. Yeah, it's Vegas. It's just for during the evals. I'm actually not going to take this LRE though, because we just hit that ZOI, and on the 30 tick, that's kind of a top here. If you look left, it's hit that a couple times. It may bust through, but I'd prefer it to bust through first before. I don't want to have to rely on it busting through that for my trade to work. So staying out of that one. Plus, I'm still kind of checking everything out. Let's see. Refresh my flux and dynamic magnets. And of course, it's Thanksgiving week. So as I mentioned last week, I'm pretty much going to take it a little bit easy. Oh yeah, see there's a dynamic magnet anyways, right through it. Going to be taking it a little bit easy this week. Today I'm going to, just see what the market looks like. Tomorrow I'm not going to be on here live. I have someone coming to do some service at my house in the morning. And then Wednesday, I'll probably hop on and do the same thing as I'm going to do today. So I would just, if you're trading today or this week after the open, just, make sure and check the liquidity, volume, all that good stuff. If the market looks a little shaky, just don't even trade. Yeah, it depends, Jean, what companies you're using. If both companies use Rhythmic, you're not going to be able to trade them together with the Apex Trade Copier because it's a Ninja Trader thing. Ninja Trader program does not allow two Rhythmic connections to be connected at the same time. Only way to do that is by getting the Replicanto Trader, which is basically the same thing as the Apex one, except they have a feature on it called IP Trade. So you'd have to have that trader plus either a VPS or a second computer and have it running. and then you'll copy trade through IP. That's literally the only way you can do it. Yeah, exactly, Vegas. You get the 80% off. And then, yeah, for the PA, you would pay the 80. Yeah, it's 85 plus tax, which comes out to about 90. So you'd still pay that. So that's the thing, you know. If you get a bunch of evals with this wonderful sell, then just keep in mind, however many you pass, you're paying basically with tax and all around $90 per account. So, you know, that can get up there if you're not careful. Yes, Replicanto, except for that C, it's a K. Here, I'll put the link in real quick because someone else was asking me about that. Even though I hate sharing things that I don't use, but it's pretty much the same thing as the Apex Copier, except you can use the IP feature. There you go. That's the link. You'll need the 2 machines license if you do that. You're welcome. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Vegas, about $1,800 per month. So, oh man, sorry to hear that. Well, was your red at least within your loss limit, or did you go over that? Oh, still green for the week. Okay, gotcha. That's good then. That means you didn't, even though maybe you messed with your stop and ended up red. Sounds like you still stayed within your money management. Yeah, see, if I'd have taken this LRE, it would have just been sitting in a choppy mess. Cluster on the 30 tick now. Technically, that was the second LRE of this move. So I'll wait for a reset. Unless if it gives me like a crazy no-brainer. We do have a nice ZOI crash on the 30 tick up towards the top. Up here, a few ZOIs below it. So if it does make its way up there, I'd expect some chop, a little hesitation before it gets to it. Or it could just run straight to it and then kind of pull back and chop around a little bit. But it's about 50 points away, and it's pre-market, so we'll see if it even gets up there. Sometimes, though, you can take, like on the holidays like this, if the market slows, sometimes they just go in a slow but steady trend. So you can get some good simplicity trades I've seen before in these type of conditions. 11,595. Yeah, it looks like we just had our low of the day, which was here, 11,595.25. And if you look at my detector on the bottom, this was actually a SLZ on the 30 tick. So SLZ at the bottom, at the low of the day, sprung this nice long run here. We have the what I love on the 50 tick. We had 4 bars breakout. So, which I probably would have taken, maybe would have taken this first LRE. Let's see. Which would have been right here. You didn't really pull back too much, so I don't know if I would have taken it. I guess I would have had to see live. But now we're at the deviation level. See what happens here. This simplicity run right now is about a 20 plus point run. Not bad at all for Thanksgiving Monday and pre-market. See, the nice thing too, whenever the simplicity lines are this tight, you have smaller stops. So like your stop on this, if you entered at 11,627, I mean, you're looking at about a 10-point stop, initial stop. But it got tighter after that, so you'd have been less than 10 points trailing this thing. Any nice Thanksgiving plans? Anybody going anywhere nice? I won't be. I'll just be here. I'm actually hosting this year, so have everybody come into my house. That one would have been 10 points. So for simplicity, my initial stop, I like to be around 10 points or less. Nice, Mark. I really wish Chris actually emailed Ninja Trader over the weekend because we would really love to get market replay down with simplicity. It'll probably end up being around 25 people or so. Well, we're kind of bouncing around this deviation now. Yeah, and turkey is not cheap this year. Yeah, Mark, I used to do that all the time, run replay, and I would always run whatever time I normally trade the market. I'll run like an hour of it and knock out an hour, take an hour of my day to run the charts and play it like if I normally would. And then if you have a 2 or 3 hours free for the day, you can actually run 2 to 3 days worth. If you just run an hour and, you do that, you start picking up on a lot. And then I would run it too sometimes to, not trade, just to look how the market moves and how it reacts to everything and really study it. I did that for quite some time. So we have a HD, possibly TX setting up long here, right into the deviation. Have chop and the mini magnet there on the 10 tick. Not sure. That's what we were emailing about, to see if we could figure out how, or if there's a way to put that on their radar to try to get them to do somehow. So it doesn't seem like it's out of the question. So they're asking, what instruments and all that. So we'll see what they say. That'd be amazing to run a replay with simplicity. Typically what I do, it still kind of takes a while to load for replay, but typically what I do is I'll connect. Something's beeping. I'll connect to the data. I'll load my charts like normal. It kind of sucks because you have to load it twice. I'll load all the charts and then I will, disconnect and then connect to the replay data, and then it has to reload again. So, that's what I do. But yeah, it takes a long time. Volume's pretty low, just under 75,000. Yeah, in the bootcamp, I think there's somewhere that shows the replay, how to set up replay. Of course, not for simplicity, but just regular. Or maybe getting an early entry setup bar short. We'll be going right back into this ZOI again. So we'll see if it breaks that and goes short. I'm not going to enter short. Still have HD on the 10 tick. Just see if we get an entry to go short, and then I'd wait for an LRE. All right, we do have a short, an early entry short now. Like I said, going right into that ZOI, so it may not go anywhere. I would not enter the simplicity short here, though. I or not enter the simplicity short there because of that ZOI. And we're still adding up a lot of HD on the 10 tick, even though it kind of chopped at the top there. As you can see, it popped up, and it may break, but I don't want to take that chance. Double clusters on the 10. Switch this back. Yeah, let me see. It should be under that section. Did you find it, Emily, in the boot camp? Oh yeah. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. If you go to the boot camp, it's under section 3. How to set up NT8, blah, blah. Underneath that, you'll see down here, miscellaneous, other connections, new connections, DOMs, replay, extended trials. So, come down here. In this video, how to do market replay. Yep, there we go. So that's where you'll go. That video right here, it'll show you how to set up the replay. Hey, Dan, good morning. Yeah, and this nice little long run here. Now it's kind of chopping, going a little sideways. Again, I'm not really expecting much, so get a nice little run. It's just, market's slow, volume is low. Let's see what the liquidity is looking like. Liquidity is actually not too bad. I mean, there's some orders in there. Yeah, that's the thing. It's probably because where it's currently sitting, if the market's not moving much, then it has to build up some orders to move. So the current 2 bars, it probably had some orders in it. But yeah, I mean, I could see it as it moves, some low numbers and zeros. That'll cause those little spikes and skips. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and open There we go. There's our orders. See, like this bar, because we're kind of sitting there, but then if you look back, we have, a lot of single digits, a lot of empties. We had, this bar wasn't too bad, so it's kind of mixed. But it seems like there's areas of low liquidity. Maybe getting an SLZ long on the 10 tick here. Well, the bars, the ones over the bars, we don't really look at for liquidity. You want to look inside the bars. So like I was just showing here. Look at the orders inside the bars. Let's see. See, you can see here we have some potential trapped orders on the bottom right off this dynamic magnet. It's pretty cool when you watch the actual orders inside the bars and see it lay the order prints. I mean, I've done that too, where I just kind of watch the orders and then watch the market, and you'll kind of start understanding more as well with why it does certain things, as far as why it lays certain order prints. Like, the cluster here, got some trapped orders, on 72 on this side, 22, 0 on the other side. Market moved away from them. It's really neat how Apex does all this. Yeah, I can already tell this is not really a market I want to be trading in. Because once you enter a trade, if you're going, depending on how many ticks you're going for, if you're going for anything more than a 9-tick scalp, it could take a little while. Especially me, I want to go for 20 plus ticks on my trades, especially right now, my LREs. I'm basically trading simplicity, but waiting for the low risk entry and just trailing it. So without a lot of volatility, it's not a great thing to do. Yeah, P Trader, this is the Apex investing tools. So all the charts you see are proprietary to Apex. They're Apex diagnostic bars. They basically created all of this. And then they have a boot camp to, show you how to use it, explain everything, and it's free to try for 30 days, and then it's $1 for another 30 days. So basically you get 60 days to try it out for $1 and see if it's something that you like, if it's for you. I think within 60 days, pretty much everybody can tell if it's for them or not. You can go to my website down here at the bottom on the ticker, futuresniperbeast.com, and you can check it out. So the membership, so that boot camp, like I said, you get all of it to try to see. And then once you actually decide to move forward outside of bootcamp, they have the lowest level is a silver membership. Right now, they actually have some Black Friday sales going on their memberships too. But for this screen here, simplicity chart, which you probably won't use right away in the beginning, but you'll definitely, most likely at some point use it. And this chart, because it measures implied volatility and a few other things, it uses the CBOE indices for it. You have to have the gold membership to access this chart. Like I said, right now, and most of the times, you can get the gold plan for the silver, which is the entry level plan, and then you'll be able to get this. So you'll get all of the tools needed for the basic, the lowest plan. But during the boot camp, you won't have access to this chart that you're seeing now, but you'll have access to all the other charts. You'll have access to this one, this main one that you see, all the order prints, which all the stuff you're seeing here that was what we're called order prints. All of that is the main, I guess the main thing with Apex. That's how we read the market, by looking at all these order prints, and they teach all that during the boot camp for free. So pretty nice. Yeah, and get funded for 80% off right now. It's insane. That sale is just crazy. And, it's not even a couple days. This is going on until next is it next Monday, the 28th? Yeah. So for a week, the 28th, 11:59 p.m. on the 28th. So that's crazy. Like I said, I didn't need any more accounts, but I had to pick me up some. Yeah, could do that, Vegas. Now we have a 30 tick cluster right here where these double clusters on the 10 tick are. It may have already been there, but if you look all the way left over here, there's double clusters there too. A little further left, there's another cluster, and AZOI crash was there. So this is kind of an important level, 11,650. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm sure a lot of people would be doing that, depending on where you are in your valuation. It's not a bad idea at all. The sell is just crazy. If I had some evaluations that were either, below the starting point, or if I knew, like, I had a monthly bill coming up and I know there's no way I'm going to get them funded, if I'm not, like, about to pass it, then I probably would do the same thing. Maybe worth it. Yeah. It just makes sense. And this sell actually, I think, encourages people to trade correctly. Most people try to trade and not pay that recurring bill. We try to get a sell and pass it the first month. That way we don't have to keep paying that recurring bill. Most of us are okay. You're okay paying it if it's funded, but we just want to get funded, right? So it actually encourages us, because it's so cheap, to we can take our time and trade well. I think it's on the page, Emily, but I'm not exactly certain what the sell was. But I know they did say that there's membership sells too. me see if I can find it. Because there's absolutely nothing happening in the market right now for me. Let's see. I think we go. Okay, yeah. Let me back up here. Okay, so if you log in, go to this drop down, and then sign up for any plan or product. We scroll down. They have it listed Black Friday special. Save up to $100 monthly. Elite gold for silver pricing. Let's see, $200 per 30 days. So yeah, they have them all listed here. I guess they have quite a few. Even their events. See, they have the Thrive event for $197. Let's see, Sharpshooter for $197. Sharpshooter's a great course. If you haven't watched that, Lori shows you how she puts walls up there. They show you how to trail and go for larger targets. Mind Mastery, all of those are $197. Platinum. Yeah, they have quite a few up here. Yep, so you'll just go there and then just kind of scroll and see if any of them interest you. I was looking because I actually need to, because I'm still on the monthly plan. I'm thinking about, I need to eventually get their lifetime one. Just trying to see what, Black Friday, 14 months. Trying to see what their lifetime one looks like. Oh, here we go. Gold for silver, lifetime, $2,000. So one-time fee, $2,000. Oh, I don't need it. It's basically 10 months of a monthly fee. If you're going to be here more than 10 months, then it's worth it to do that. Well, see, it says elite gold for silver pricing lifetime 2000. Platinum, platinum including. Oh, well. Oh, wait. Yeah, y'all are right. Yeah, I stopped reading after 2000. So 2000, then 2030 days. Yeah, so $4,000. Okay. Thank you. Let's see here. Gold for silver, semi-annual. Yeah, that's probably what I would have to do there. So still $4,000. I mean, that's not. Especially if you get one of those nice withdrawals after the 4th month that you can withdraw unlimited amount. Just take a nice big withdrawal, knock that out. But yeah, Wealth Summit's on sale too. Wealth Summit's great if you want the Lorex detector. Lorex detector, which will come with the OP Copier with the Wealth event. There's also some other great information on the Wealth event. If you had to pick one, though, I'm picking Thrive. Just because that changed everything for me. I literally quit trading. I said, I'm done. I quit. I can't make this happen. I am done. And because my mom trades too, so I talk to my mom all the time. And I told her, I said, I'm done. I quit. And she said, well, aren't they coming out with this event? Aren't they going to have this event called Thrive? You know, maybe we should check that out and see if it's something. I was like, well, so Thrive came out. And I said, all right, let me watch it and see. And then, sure enough, I watched it and I was like, ooh, I got to try again because I was just so pumped, so excited by everything I learned. Yeah, she trades Apex. Yeah, she got started maybe 6 months or so after me. She has a funded account. She got her first funded account maybe 6 months ago or so, or no, a few months ago. And but she knew nothing about the market, about any market, the stock market or anything. So goes to show you how great the Apex system is, because literally she only used what she learned from the Apex system and got funded. Yeah, Apex College. What do I look at to get involved in the market? Volume, liquidity. Yeah, pretty much all of that, P Trader. Um, I'm looking at, yeah, I mean, you nailed it pretty much. Volume, liquidity, and, uh, and price movement. That's really what I'm looking at. Volume is low, liquidity is a little bit on the low side, and the market's not moving very much. So that's why I'm kind of just sitting here and waiting, and not really expecting much, just because of those three things. Well, Apex Investing, the tools side, is called Apex Investing Institute. So, technically, no, Vegas, she didn't know how to read a chart. Look, when I tell y'all, I had to show her everything. I had to show her everything. She didn't know, what the price was on the side. She didn't know how the bars moved, if it up and down in the price levels. I mean, she was completely new to trading. Like, didn't know anything about anything about anything. So, like I said, she learned everything. She's never seen a chart before in her life before Apex. She started trading. Well, when we first started trading, when I first started, it was right when COVID happened. So NASDAQ, NQ, markets were really crazy. So I started myself on ES, and then when she got started, she started on ES as well. But now she does exactly what I do. She trades NQ, looks for LREs, and she likes YM as well because it's a little bit better. If NQ is too fast, she likes to take her time, and she'll do YM, but she likes YM better, I think. But but yeah, and she's a very, she's never. My mom's super, super, super conservative, super disciplined in, she's never FOMO'd or blown an account because of revenge trading. She's never done anything like that. But on the flip side, sometimes she's too conservative. So I'm like, you need to take a trade. But no, I'm super happy, super proud of her. She's doing awesome. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, she's in the elite room and things like that, but she's she doesn't like being on camera or anything like that. So, but I'm gonna have to get her out to the next event for sure. Yeah, Vegas. That's the best. I mean, it's so good. And I think it's, you actually have an advantage if you have a clean slate coming into Apex, because Apex is not like a lot of other places, and it depends on what experience you have before. Sometimes it can help. You can understand, but I've seen some people come in and it's just like a whole different language to them. They have no idea what's going on, um, and stuck in old ways that they can't adapt or figure anything out. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, almost 9 a.m. now, a couple minutes to 9. We got kind of stuck at this deviation, not really moving much. Volume on the low side, liquidity on the low side. So probably just hang around a little bit longer. And like I said, tomorrow I'm not going to be live. Have somebody come into the house to work on some stuff. And then Wednesday I'll probably hop on here and kind of do the same thing I'm doing today. See what it's like. Except I probably won't stay on as long Wednesday if it's the same as today. Yeah, funny you mentioned that, Jeff. A friend of mine, right around the same time I started, he started that warrior trading. And I don't think he's trading anymore. I don't know. I had never really looked into it, though. So I'm not sure how that worked or how it works. That one works. But I did, before I found Apex, I did try different trading places. Some were gurus probably that you see with their courses. And I paid like one of them, I paid like $1,500, right up front in options trading. And they all were horrible. They gave you basically a little bit of an entry. Then they wanted to upsell you on this and that. If you really want to be successful, nobody ever talked about any kind of trade psychology, discipline. Nobody talked about anything like that. Nobody told you that, sometimes it's good not to trade. They just told you how to click buttons, look for these crossovers, and get in. So um, my alter ego day job. So I'm in real estate. I'm in the hard money lending side, and I've been in real estate investing for many years now, since like 2015. So before that, I've always been in finance, like personal finance. I used to meet with families to set up their retirement accounts, all that good stuff. So I've done that, been in that space since 2008. It's funny, I got in 2008 and people were saying, "Are you crazy? You're getting into the financial field right now?" Oh, that's cool, Jeff. So it's pretty legit then. Yeah, I thought they did do stocks, but I've just never really looked into it. Oh, cool, Todd. Yeah, we actually do our own in-house appraisals and all that good stuff. So we're all in-house. Let me pull up the OP chart again. Where do I have it? There we go. Yeah, you see. Look here, look at all these orders, just very little orders. And then we'll get a price area where it starts accumulating more orders, and then you can see it's trying to lay a mini magnet right on that 11,650 level. Yeah, it went away. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to take a trade anymore, even if something happens, just because, I just don't like the way the market's moving at all. Simplicity looks ugly. Going in a 3-4 bar sideways motion on the 10 tick. Look at that. That's screaming at me to do not touch any buy or sell buttons. Good morning. Welcome. Yep. Looking like a no trade day. More than likely it's going to be, I'd be surprised if I get a trade this week. Not ruling it out, but no rush. Just like on a Friday, on a Friday, like I said last Friday, my goal is to not do anything stupid, because then you got to live with it all weekend until you can do something about it on Monday. So same thing with this week. There might not be a lot of opportunities. So if you do something really not smart, then you might not get another opportunity to fix it the next day or the next day. Then we have Thanksgiving. Then we have Black Friday. Then you got to wait till Monday. But at least we have 80% off, to where if you do something really bad, you can just grab another account. Not encouraging that, though. Although I'm sure there's going to be some people YOLO their accounts. Just, let's hit short, buy or sell, and let it roll. Let's let it go. So cheap, they don't care. Although, we know that doesn't work if you're in a PA. Yeah, Rob, the Mind Mastery course is great. It's really good. Daryl pretty much hosts that one the majority of the time. And, he's given a lot of golden nuggets, a lot of pointers on how to, focus your mentality and change your mental state while you're trading, different ways to think of things. So, yeah, I definitely recommend all their courses. But, yeah, Mind Mastery is great for sure. Thrive is great. Thrive and Mind Mastery, and then, of course, the Wealth Summit if you want to get the Lorex detector and the OP copier that comes with it. But, yeah. Dan. Did not say that. But, yeah, I know people are going to be doing that. Oh, I've done it before too. It's never worked for me though. Any mistakes or YOLOs have never worked for me. I say, you know what? Man, forget it. I've got 500 drawdown left. I'm just going to load up, and I get blown out immediately. I've never been rewarded for bad behavior. Oh, yeah, I saw that about Disney. Yeah. Yeah. Then it'll work as soon as you get blown out. You see a great trade and it just goes. Yeah, the people that do that, the people that that's their only way to get funded, that do that, then they don't last in their PAs. It just doesn't work. So that's what I always said. If I can't get funded the right way, then I'm never going to be able to get a withdrawal anyways. So might as well just do it right. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. There's the 80% off video. And by the way, if y'all are not, if anybody's on this live stream and you're not in the Apex Trader Funding group, make sure you join that too. All the links are in the description of this video. But I'm going to post a link for that as well. So make sure and join the group. If you haven't, join it. And also, if you want discounts ever emailed directly to your email, in the description here, right below also, there's going to be a link. There's a link, and you can enter email and get the any coupon code or exclusive sales that I do for my groups and my followers and community. Will go straight to your email as well. I'm about to hop off of here, though, because there's nothing happening. Potential elevator trade on the 10 tick here. So that'd be nice if this was laying a mini magnet on that 650 level and then close short. That actually might be enough to pop it down. But it has a paw. Yeah, Jimmy, that's what I would expect. That'll probably be like this all week. So that's why I'm not really anticipating much for the entire week. If this little elevator closes short, that might be the spark to go to send it down. Just kind of want to see what happens here. Elevator closed short. Yep. Popped it down. I liked that. If you're taking sniper trades, that was a nice little elevator there. Just a little signal that it may break that little level there. Now we're at the bottom of the 50 tick bar right here. So it may chop a little bit here. Either way, I'm not taking a trade. So well, keep in mind the elevator is, you need it to be early in a trend for it to be a valid elevator. So this one kind of could be starting a trend as it's breaking out of that range. At least on the 10 tick. All right. I'm going to hop off of here. There's not anything happening, and I'm not going to risk anything. So I'm going to close out. And shut everything down. Like I said, tomorrow I won't be live. So, and then Wednesday I'll hop on for a little bit just to see what's happening. And then we have Thanksgiving. So I'll talk to y'all then. If you are going to be trading after the open, be careful. Don't force anything. No, you don't have to trade. And trade well. All right. Thanks for joining. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Take care.